I intentionally scared my neighbor's kids. My bedroom window looks out over the front yard, and during the day I keep the blinds tilted halfway open so my 2 cats can sun themselves on the sill. From the street you can't really see in, not clearly, not unless you're standing right up against the glass. So I don't think twice about walking from my bed to the bathroom in just a t-shirt and underwear. I'm not walking around naked, but I'm comfortable in my own house. About 4 months ago, the neighbor's twin boys, Eli and Owen, maybe 7 years old, started coming right up to that window. Not just playing in their yard and glancing over. I mean pressing their whole faces against the glass, hands cupped around their eyes, staring in. At first I figured they were looking at the cats. Cute, whatever. But it kept happening, almost every single day, and if I caught them and they saw me look back, they'd take off laughing like it was a game of tag. I talked to them directly, twice, right there in my yard. Told them it wasn't okay to look in someone's window. They just giggled and ran home. So I went to their mom, Carla, who lives 2 doors down. She laughed it off and said they're just kids being kids. I brought it up again a few weeks later when it hadn't stopped, and this time she got an attitude with me. Said if I didn't want people looking in my window, I should just keep the blinds shut, in my own house, because I have cats that like sunlight. It kept going, nearly every day for months. I started closing the blinds all the way just to get some peace, which meant sitting in the dark most afternoons in my own bedroom because 2 7-year-olds couldn't keep their hands off my window. Then last Tuesday I was putting laundry away, and I heard them outside, that particular giggly whispering they do, right before they come over. And right there on my closet floor was the mask. My boyfriend Miles had worn it to a Halloween party the weekend before. Some latex demon thing with black eyes and horns. The kind that actually looks wrong in person. Not funny scary, actually unsettling. He'd tossed it in a bag and forgot to take it home. I don't know what came over me. I picked it up, put it on, and stood just off to the side of the window where they wouldn't see me right away. I stood there for almost 20 minutes, sweating in latex, listening to them argue over something in their yard. Then I heard the footsteps on the grass, that thump 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 of little sneakers, and then 2 sets of hands slapping onto the glass. I waited until I saw both faces, noses smashed against the window, and then I lunged at the glass and let out the loudest, deepest roar I could manage. I have never in 4 years of living next to this family heard a sound like what came out of those kids. Owen fell backward off the flower bed ledge. Eli just screamed and ran, tripping over the garden hose on his way across the yard. I heard their back door slam so hard a window rattled. 10 minutes later, somebody was pounding on my front door. Carla, still in her scrubs from work, face red, hands shaking. She called me a monster, said her sons were hysterical, that Owen wouldn't stop crying, that I had traumatized 2 little kids for no reason at all. I stood in my doorway and told her that I do whatever I want inside my own house, and if her sons don't want to see it, they need to stay off my window. She sputtered something about calling someone, maybe the police, maybe animal control for all I know, then stormed back down my driveway. It's been a week. Not one footstep on my lawn, not one face at that window. I don't know if they're scared of me now or if their parents finally sat them down, and honestly, I don't care which one it is. Yesterday, I was refilling the cat food when I saw Carla in her own driveway, loading the boys into her SUV. She looked over and caught me standing right there in the window in full view. She grabbed both kids by the shoulder and hustled them into the car so fast one of them dropped his backpack on the pavement. She didn't stop to grab it, just slammed her door and backed out too fast, tires chirping a little at the corner. I walked over, picked up the backpack, and set it down on the sidewalk right at the edge of my lawn, where they'd have to see it to get it back. Then I went inside, opened my blinds all the way, and let my cats have their sun.